In my last video, I went on the hunt for this cursed image of Minnie Mouse in a basement that, despite being a popular meme for years, the origins of the photo have been completely unknown online. Multiple theories on the internet stated that this was a part of a disaster that was caught on camera, and others say that it's an obscure photo that goes all the way back to 2012 on Tumblr. Well, I already proved all of this wrong, but the trail of where this image came from went cold after 2017, and there were no other leads. But since filming that video, there have been a lot of discoveries. So let's just start from the beginning.
Number 2. This creepy Mickey Mouse picture in a basement is probably one of the scariest unexplained photos of all time. I wanted this entry to be about where this picture was from, but after tons of reverse image searches and Googling, I still cannot explain who the first person to post this picture was.
I ended off the last video by inviting everybody to join the search and to enter my Discord server. Link is in the description, by the way, and this just completely opened up the hunt. First off, people immediately attempted to identify whatever they could in these photos. For example, the first thing they found was the exact boiler that's in the right corner of this image, and I'm not sure how this could possibly help, but we managed to find that it's primarily sold in North America and specifically not in Canada, so at least that kind of narrows it down. Anyways, then we had multiple users trying to figure out which Minnie Mouse costume specifically was used in the picture. This is something I personally spent a lot of time on and couldn't really come up with any results. Okay, well, let's see what we can find. That's definitely not going to be terrifying. This is DIY and definitely homemade, so this isn't it, but it's kind of on the right track. All right, I'm gonna have nightmares. What is this one? It's like they cooked it in an oven. Yeah, I think you get the point. It turns out that this is a much harder task than you would expect it to be. Disney is a massive corporation, and that means that they have made tons and tons of different costumes. And this one in specific is strange because it appears like the eyes in it are a lot closer than most of them. And you might be surprised, but there are even more terrifying costumes than the one that we're trying to find. But it was pretty clear at this point that things were starting to die down and nobody knew what to look for. It was like people were just kind of throwing out guesses. A bunch of people even tried to use Google Images to just try to find where the basement is located, but all signs pointed to this being the end of the search. It's clearly been unknown this long for a reason, so it went cold. Is what I would have said. But it turns out the methods and ways we have been trying to search for this image up until this point have been all wrong. Everyone has been using reverse image search to go as far back in time as possible and find out where that original post is. But of course, this would only be possible if the original post even still exists. If it doesn't, we would be completely out of luck. But what if the answer isn't to find the oldest post? And actually, it's been in front of us the entire time. A user in my Discord by the name of Semi, whose YouTube channel link is going to be posted in the description of this video, was reverse image searching and going through Google Lens when he found this. This is by far the highest quality version of the picture I have seen. But more importantly, it appears to be fully uncropped. This was actually a part of a post on Twitter, and the user says something interesting. Took this cursed image, posted on February 20th, 2024. The whole time while focusing on something that could be potentially long gone and in the past and obscure to be forgotten forever, we had managed to miss the fact that this image was only posted 1 year ago. I can't even lie, in my mind, I had completely ruled this out as a possibility. I didn't even think checking recent posts would be something worth investigating. How could the answer be so recent if nobody knows who it is? But this is the internet, of course, so let's slow down for a second. Anybody online could just claim that they made this photo, except another user in my Discord pointed out the fact that there is metadata attached to the photo, and it contains all sort of information, specifically that it was edited in Photoshop. Then another member in my Discord called Fish pointed out the fact that the label on the boiler is way too clear. Even if you used AI to upscale an image, there is no way it's going to be this accurate. I guess it turns out that figuring out which boiler that was ended up being pretty useful. And another person in my Discord pointed out how the person who claims they made the photo has done this multiple times. And the craziest part? A third image, posted on December 12th, 2020. With only 2 likes, it went completely unnoticed. In the exact same basement with a new camera angle that has never been seen before. There's no chance that this is fake. This was posted in 2020, so even if hypothetically somebody tried to use AI to make this image, DALL-E, essentially the founding father of image AI, didn't even release until a year later. Plus, there are just way too many perfect details for this to be fake. The walls of the basement, the pipe in the center of the room, and even the entire costume itself. It's insane because this photo is just as creepy as the other two. Like, I could easily see this becoming just as popular, but it just sat there for so long completely unnoticed. Regardless of them being so vocal about it and publicly stating that they're the creator, to so many people, this has been considered lost media for years. I mean, everywhere I looked online, people considered it to be gone, with most people believing it was probably a 4chan post that is lost forever. So it's so funny to now see this image right in front of us in HD. And now you can notice details like the eyelashes that clearly indicate it's Minnie Mouse, or the fact that the eye that seemed to be messed up is actually somebody's glasses. It feels so satisfying to finally see this set of images. I think it's just a testament to show how valuable it is to not give up on these searches, and also how important it is to hunt for this internet history. But more importantly, what a community can do if they band together and aim for a single goal. Even though my Discord is a very new thing, it was just awesome to see everybody work together to accomplish this. I'm really so proud of the community we're building and just how chill everybody has been. And solving this just gives me even more confidence that we're going to be able to find much more than this.
Now I feel like there's only one last thing that we need to do to make all of this right. Let's go ahead and add a comment. There we go. I think that's a good message. Let's go ahead and comment it. And there it is. All right, now we'll do this one too. Okay, and finally, let's do this one too. The curse has been lifted.
So if you have something that you want help finding, or if you want to join us, please go to the description and join my Discord server. Also, I have a second channel called Rookie Live, and I do video game content on there. So if that's something maybe you're interested in, I think a lot of people don't know that exists, so you can check that out. It's on my channel pages, and I'm also going to have it in the description. And finally, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. You literally changed my life in the last 2 weeks, and I'm just so blessed and grateful for this. It's really fun to solve mysteries with everybody, so thank you to you. And yeah, that's all. Peace out.
Yeah, there's something different about there that I've been breathing. It's when you're up that you can learn to love the season. And I cannot believe it that I walked right through that